I'm live, apparently. No, that's straight. Yeah, spooky. Right. Let me slap some headphones on, because the key to any good analysis is music. Right. Some people work really well without it. Some I hear some of the. Personally, I like a little bit of music just to get into the flow. Like some people like booze to get it on. I like music to check it out. Specific music, though. Right, turn this all the way up. Yes, baby. Tell me what you want. Right. Okie dokie, right. So before I get into this weekly analysis of what I'm actually going to be looking at, this past week has been very, very good. Very, very good in knowledge, right? Not profits. A lot of people always ask me, "Oh, how's it going? You're making money yet?" I'm like, no. But to them, success is determined by how much money you've made. But to me, my definition of successful is, did I turn up? Did I do what I've learned to do? Did I do what I was supposed to do? Did I get the results that I want yet? No, okay. Well, what can you do to improve? And it's that, what can I do to improve is how I define successful. If I go through a week and I find ways to improve the next week, that is a successful week. And especially when I followed what I was supposed to be doing, and then I found, okay, this is what I can also do to improve myself and my trading next week. And by doing that, it's slowly, as a overall trader, I get slightly better each and every week. And this week massively taught me, as I've been diving into more like day trading with the strategy and trading what the market is telling me, not just this needs to be bullish, this needs to be bullish, this needs to be bullish. Trading, the weeklies are at high, the dailies at a high as well, but it's still technically bullish. But the 4 hours bearish. I'm going to catch that sell if everything lines up. But using like the 4 hour area of interest, that's a lot of what I've done this week. And I was up. I was floating 8% profit on the 100k challenge, 10% to pass stage one, not stage one stage. I was floating 8, but I thought, nah, let me not close it. Let me just ride out this trend. Okay. And boy, I came back and I lost about £400 at the end of the week, from being floating like 6,000 in profit to losing 400. It was such a good week, because those are the types of swings that you have to be able to be comfortable with as a trader. If you can't see price floating thousands in profits, up 5-6%, and then close it down with less than 1%, how are you supposed to be a trader? Because these things are going to happen. So God giving me these experiences, he's creating the trader that I envisioned in my mind. So it was a great week on that front. Alone, just the experience of what happened. But then diving into it, I've been writing, just analyzing every single trade, right, on my weekly analysis. And I'll go over some of them, like the key mistakes. Some of the key mistakes from this week that I learned. And I call them mistakes, but they're actually lessons, right? And one of them was when I closed the position, I closed it at when it was pulling back, I closed it at higher high, right? Shifted structure, I closed it at higher high. And I know market structure. I know it needs to create a higher low somewhere. So I should have held it and waited for that lower high to be created, and therefore I could have closed in a bit more profits and maybe given myself even a few hundred profit for the week. The second mistake on you, this is Euro AUD, by the way, not exiting after seeing a consolidation at a previous area of interest on the 4-hour. So I could have identified that the 4-hour it was consolidating at an area of interest, which indicates, okay, price is very likely to reverse from here. Price has given me a nice strong movement down to this area. It's consolidating. That's a signal now that I know okay, here's an area that you can take profits. Do you want to take all of them or just part of them? But here's an area, take some profits off. Take the profits off. Okay, price is clearly struggling to push below. Take the profits. Right? So the third mistake was daily time frame being bullish, already putting momentum on the buyer's side once it switches. So understanding that, yes, we were currently having a bearish push, right? You know what? I don't know why I've not been sharing my, because I can talk about this shit and I can explain exactly what's going on, right? So the daily time frame is overall bullish, right? So I understand that, yes, the area that I marked up and the area that I've identified to enter a trade is an area where I'm looking for bearish momentum to kick in. But then I also have to remember that the daily and the weekly are bullish. So they already have the bias. They already have the momentum on their side. So when price does shift structure, as you can see over here, it shifted. And what happened? We saw a massive push up, massive push, because the pressure is already pushing to the upside. So once sellers lose their strong will, it's so much easier for buyers to push the market up than it is for the sellers to push it down. So understanding that, I should have combined my mistake. I should have combined that with seeing the consolidation at the area of interest and use that as a confluence to take profits, exit the trade now. Yes, the trade might go to a 1 to 10, but we have been given clear signals that sellers are struggling to push price down. The market is overall bullish. This is a solid area to just, okay, take what the market is given and take the profits. And could have closed anywhere around here, even after this candle closure here, shifting structure. That would have been a beautiful place to close. And then the last mistake that I made was again regarding take profit. So this line here, I marked as my take profit, right? Because I was still using the old foundation, right? And it was only because I marked, oh, where can I use a daily take profit? Where can I see the daily reverse to and see some rejection from? And I marked this area like I did, like an idiot, like a doji. And then, as you can clearly see, I was like, okay, yeah, 4-hour strong support, highly probable. Price came to the top of this resistance, rejected it beautifully, absolutely beautifully. But as far as the structure point below here, no. But again, what could I have done? I could have had this area marked off, right? I could have marked this little area off using the 4-hour. Oh, consolidation. Okay. Potential area for price to push up and start the reversal to create the overall daily higher low. I'm going to get out here. But this point also comes into a mistake that I made on a lot of the pairs, but I realized it from NZD JPY, which was, I'll go on that pair quickly, just for example. No, GDP NZD, sorry. But yeah, so because I'm entering off these 4-hour areas of interest, right? If I would have marked, you can clearly see strong support here, strong resistance. Where did price reverse off of? That area of interest. And that's where these are the areas that I need to be identifying, marking with an alert, and monitoring when price comes to these areas. And these are going to be my take profit areas of where, okay, I can acknowledge that this is a reversal point, a high probability reversal point. Nice profits. Okay, we just take some, close it. You're giving signals that price is holding this area like it did on a Euro AUD consolidation. Okay, boom, let me just take my profits. again, it's like all these time frames. Every single trade this week had this same issue of the take profit. That was the overall big lesson I had to learn and experience, managing the trade accordingly, right? And managing it from more so the aspect of take profit. And it comes back to marking that area of interest, right? On the 4 hour. Look at it. Look how it was respected so beautifully. Every single one. GDP NZD, take profit, boom. NZD JPY, take profit, boom. Euro AUD, take profit, boom. But because that's something that I've been missing, right? Because I've been going to these lower time frames and finding these nicer trades, and not nicer trades, but finding these trades on the lower time frames. But I've also been forgetting to use these lower time frames to identify the high probability areas of reversals and therefore areas to exit the positions. And another thing that kind of clicked in my mind was, because I always question everything, right? And I was taught the set and forget strategy, and it's minimum 1 to 2. Only trade with 2 time frames in sync. And I've been understanding the market and trading the market for the past 2 weeks in a way that doesn't exactly flow with the strategy. I still use all the same technical analysis skills. I just don't follow the strategy. But again, it's like those having to trade for a 1 to 2. Why not a 1 to 1.5? Because I saw if I would have closed the position, I'll show you now, right? If I would have closed the position here, let's say about here, that would have been a 1 to 5, a 1 to 5, you know? And that is something that I'm realizing is actually okay, right? Because if you're thinking about this, yes, some trades are closing at a 1 to 5, maybe a 1 to 1, but then there are going to be trades where I catch and price does not reverse. And from me not setting a take profit, I will hold. And it's those big winners that are going to be the ones that hit the most. When we catch a trade, let's say you caught, I don't know, let's just say you caught this, for example. Or, let's say you caught this. Nice, oh shit, wrong way. A nice sell position from here or something, somewhere in this area. Stop loss just above here. And price ended up pushing all the way down here to a 1 to 4 at a max. But then you see, okay, price has come down. Okay, we've had that bullish candle. Okay, let me just exit after this bullish candle. 1 to 3.5. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe bad. Even if you would have held this pullback, then waited for that pushback and then exited on the dojis on top showing rejection, a 1 to 3. But then sometimes maybe you get the trades where they just pull back and you only get that 1 to 5. But again, it's just I'm learning all this as I go along, because no one thinks the way I do. No one's experienced the exact same things as me. No one sees everything the same way as me. So to trade like someone else doesn't make any sense. It makes sense to learn how to analyze from other people, but to actually trade, to become, I would say, the best trader to your ability, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to experience the market, try things, learn from trial and error, you know. And again, that's what I was just thinking this week. I placed 3 trades. I got the experience of all 3 trades that I can analyze. Boom, I learned so much from these. I got to see the market push up, and I had an amazing day when I saw 8K. I was like, holy shit, this is what I've been working for. Like seeing how close the market was to passing that 100K. It was crazy. It hit me. So I got to experience that and made it even more real. It's like, bro, if you can do it once, you can do it again. I have all the data now from these 3 trades, which again, is what I've learned from, because I've gone back and analyzed them. I can sit here, stare at them, study them, and that is just having these trades, following the strategy from my own analysis. That's what really counts, because you can just look at it and be like, fuck, what can I do better next time? And that's all I've been doing every single week, in and out. But this is around 15 minutes already, and I haven't even started breaking down nothing. So, without further ado, right? We're going to change up the song real quick. Because this week I've seen some markets, GDP CAD. All I'm saying is GDP CAD looks fucking sexy. I'm so glad I get to record this, because you can see, where am I? I'm in the Tesco thing right now, yeah? We got work tonight. We got work tomorrow night. We got date night tonight. We got analysis to do today. Oh, bro, it's just on the petrol, mate. On the petrol. The petrol pedal. Right, let's see what I got on in it. Let's see what I got on. So, starting off, right? I don't like that that's there. That's fucking evil. Evil Knievel, baby. Edit this bitch. Break even. Border. Fuck that. Text wrap. We'll keep the border on, but yeah, right. So you see break even, right? Break even for the week, my nigga. Said break even for the week. Right, big ass doji on the weekly, right? We're at the highs. We know we need to pull back at some point, which is where we got our confluence to begin with to take this out. But where we're at on the daily is pure filth, right? It's pure filth, because we're pulling back in this correction-like manner, as if we were going to push up, and we need to see price break out, retest. And I could definitely see price taking another week or so, because I would wait for this EMA to come up. This probably to do some bullshit, if it is even going to push back down. So as far as this pair goes, I ain't looking to take nothing, because this is bullish. This is pushing up nicely. And I don't want to trade up. I want to trade down. I'll be real. This is the difference, right? This is the difference between trading with the set and forget strategy and with what I've learned from the strategies analysis. Because you'd be like, oh, well, the weekly's bullish, the daily's bullish. Yes, it is. But look at the weekly, right? Do you really think that price is going to push all the way up here, have 2-3 dojis, and then continue pushing up? You're fucking mad, bro. It very much might happen, but the probabilities say it's going to come back down. So I don't want to be part of the small probability number of price pushing up. So this is how you just got to view the market. Probabilities, mate. Probabilities, right? NZDJPY, beautiful, fucking cute. Let me get rid of this, right? Because I want to see what specifically happened. Right, get rid of this as well. Get rid of all this nonsense that we don't need on here. Right? Go back to the weekly. Look at the huge wick. 2 humongous dojis, right? I'm waiting for that push back down. We're at the perfect position in life right now. We're at the perfect position, right? Absolutely perfect, right? Why do I say perfect? Because we've had 2 dojis. Can you not see an evening star forming right here? Yes, price may continue to push up, but I see probabilities heading to the downside. Why? Because the daily has a double top. We're rejecting the EMA. We've had a big fat fuck off engulfing on the daily, closing below the EMA. The 4-hour has just beautifully, right? This is what I was analyzing as well. When I was in this trade, obviously I entered here, but as this trade was pushing through the days, I could see this channel forming. Like, look at this. This is exactly how we love to trade, right? Push, channel, and you know a channel at the area of interest, take the sell position. But besides the point right now, we have a left head and a right shoulder. All I want to see, right, is this area be retested. Oh my days, I didn't even notice how nice this was. This area to be retested for me to take a sell position and then look to target around this area of interest. So a little something like this, right? You get me? Bada beam, bada boom, something like that, right? But that's just beautiful. That's just beautiful. I'm going to get rid of the... I'll do that later. But that just looks clean and crisp. And this is what I mean by trading what you see, right? Not what you know. Because you can know a lot about the market, but what can you actually see happening? That was the big realization that I made. Next pair, baby. Next pair, baby. See, now this, I could see this pushing up, right? This looks nothing like this. Yes, we had a small candle, but this candle formed a morning star formation pattern. Beautiful, nigga. Beautiful, right? All I want to see for this is a pullback to this area to push back up. Splendid. Which will be the weekly wick pullback. Boom, right? On the daily, what does this look like? Already, on the 4 hour, sorry. Already happened. Break, retest, lovely jubbly, push to the upside. And I don't really want to be a part of this. I'll be honest with you. You know, we shifted bearish, indicating the top of a move, but we ended up with a bullish engulfing. I'm getting mixed signals from the daily and the weekly. This is a position where I don't want to be, okay? Very much don't want to be, because we also have a left head, right shoulder. Splendid, right? A little bit of a neckline action right here. So you could potentially look for that push, a little pullback, and then a push to the upside to continue pushing up, which actually does look quite juicy, I can't lie. So this would be an interesting market, because we need to see a weekly wick pullback of some sort. Then we need to see this area of interest is where we're looking to take a trade from, right? And on the 4 hour, we have created beautiful structure already. So if price was to push up and then come back down, it would either shift price, or as we can see, price has wicked this area. This wick to the area could lead to potential creating that weekly wick, pulling a little bit deep back underneath. And when we get that candle close above after the rejection of the EMA, then we see a sort of left head inverse shoulder. Then we could potentially take that trade on a break, on the retest of this, or on the break and then the higher low, to then take the trade to the upside following the daily time frame, which could be a little red candle retest and then a push up for the week. And then seeing how we've had big wick rejections up here, we'd most likely see price spike off an area, which could be this area, which is where we'd want to be out of the market beforehand. So there's a potential. There's a potential, right? Very big, but not very big, but there's potential for this trade. We're getting into these GDPs right now. Break, retest underneath the area of interest. Weekly clearly said, no, I don't want to go down. I want to go down. I don't want to go down. Right? But we're having a beautiful pullback after reaching lows to create an overall higher low for the weekly. Sorry, for the daily. As the weekly is bearish, but the daily is bullish, right? Ideally, you'll be looking for a wick pullback, retest the EMA, push back up, right? So there is a potential funky trade to be seen, right? If price went. But overall, I don't like it. It's very unclean. Everything's a bit wishy-washy. And I know what comes next. GDP motherfucking CAD, right? Look at this bitch. We're at weekly high. 3 doji weeklies, right? Price has now pushed up, broken. We could count this as a structure point, I guess. Broken under structure point, shifting structure, given us a what? A bullish engulfing, right? This is just how crisp this is. A daily doji. A 4 hour consolidation at the EMA, at the high, at the area of interest. a break out of this consolidation, a retest of this consolidation. Now we are looking for the continuation push of this consolidation, which happens to be fucking beautiful, right? Because as you can see, these EMAs are all coming up very tight. So why I say I'm waiting for this move to happen is because I want to see price shift underneath these EMAs to confirm that sellers are taking control. And I want to enter here. When price is retesting underneath, it gives me like this type of price action, right? That type of rejection, but under the EMA. And that is just the golden signal to enter the market. Golden signal from this area. I would take this trade right now. From this area all the way back down to this area. You just couldn't ask for much more, could you? I'm going to keep that because this is something I'm interested in. GBP USD was absolute wank last week. Didn't do anything. We saw this channel, we saw the breakout, we saw a retest, but nothing came of it. You know, we just ended up with a weird ass looking fucking weekly candle and 4-hour chop. So this is the most disgusting 4-hour we've seen. Look at that shit. All the way from Thursday. Wishy-washy, mate. Wishy-washy. So get rid of it. Have we got maybe. I don't know. No, I don't like this. We're at low. We looked like we wanted to go up. We did push up, but then we lost that momentum to push up. And now we're indicating to go back down. But the daily's like left head, right shoulder, retest the neckline, failed to push up into new highs, rejected the EMA. Looks beautiful for a sell position. I'll be honest with you, this looks splendid for a sell position. This is the same as one of the other pairs as well. Like this shit is just too smooth, right? Too smooth. Exactly what you want to watch. Did I enter this? ADJPY. No, I didn't. That was a trade that I was looking at. Right. The trade you want to take here is left head, right shoulder, break, retest at the neckline. Get some type of wick rejection to this area. Take your entry there. Price also shifted structure, which is beautiful. And then this is the trade you want to take. Ideally, you're targeting between this high rejection here and these lows here. So somewhere in this vicinity is your take profit. Somewhere here, right? But this just looks so crisp because that daily engulfing is going to have then that wick pullback, if not a candle pullback, which is where you can capitalize on the 4-hour pulling back to retest previous structure, neckline of the head and shoulders, EMA, round psychological level, not at the area of interest, but something to pay attention to. Very simple, my nigga. Very simple. Lovely jubbly. I need I'm sorry, I need caffeine. Left head, right shoulder, engulfing, wick retest. Next candle is going to be bearish to push continuation down. Why do I say it's going to be bearish to continuation down? Because now we also have a left head, right shoulder forming here, which is just absolutely splendid because we have a left head, right shoulder on the right shoulder of the weekly left head, right shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Oh, I love this shit too much, man. That was simply right. You can take a very aggressive approach on this market out of fucking big bollocks and be like, yeah, nigga, I'm taking the trade. I'm in the trade, boy. I'm in the trade. Or you can simply wait for a break underneath and a retest and then a push down. It is what it is, you know? Life is when you learn a skill set like this, where you get to improve daily, you have unknown circumstances, you have unlimited potential, bro. You feel truly blessed by God. I swear down. It's patterns, mate. I love maths because maths was just problem solving, and you use patterns to solve the problems. And trading's just the same thing. You got the problem of one, do I want to trade this market? And two, which way do I think this market is going to go? So I just solved the problem by piecing together all these technical analysis parts. left head, right shoulder, break, retest, EMA. I would be in right there. If I was a swing trader, I'm in this position right here. My stop loss is up here, right? And I'm in this biatch, right? I'm in this biatch all the way down to here. That's the position I'm taking as a swing trader. Not only do we have doji engulfing, right? Evening start on the daily, on the right shoulder, rejecting the EMA, rejecting psychological level 63,000. Everything's there. The 4 hour is also left head, right? This is just spectacular. Absolutely fucking phenomenal. Why left head, right shoulder is just phenomenal is because how do I do this without being a twat? Left head, right shoulder, retest, pussyo. Even if you could have caught this, you could have caught that wick pullback and boom buckler. Love this shit, man. Love this shit. Win or lose, trade or no trade. We love this shit because it's just you gotta love what you do, and I love what I do. Tesco sucks ass, but I love this. Tesco pays the bills for now, so I'm very grateful. But yeah, I'm keeping this. Interesting. Bro. Yes, sir. We are bearish, moving up in the channel, area of interest, EMA. Exactly what I would want to take, right? For a self. Oh, I'm having a heart attack. I'm looking at the market thinking daily wants to go up, weekly wants to go down. No, sorry. Daily wants to go fucking down. The weekly wants to go up because I was looking at this, then I looked at the bigger picture. Right? So evening start at the top, rejection of the EMA, psychological level, most likely, yada yada yada. Price has already pushed from where I want to enter. I would have entered here. Dirty consolidation. The next potential opportunity to enter this market is going to be on a break. I'm telling you, every market you can trade, right? Every market you can trade. Just a break and retest underneath this. Do I want it to be on the daily? Yes, I do, because then that is retesting previous structure, retesting the EMA. Fuck me. I just, do you know what I mean? When you do it for so long, right, and so many times, you kind of just like start spitting shit out. You don't even realize what you're spitting out. That's why I need to film it, because I could talk for how long have we been doing? Oh, I've been here for 30 minutes, right? I could be here for hours. I can talk for hours on end, and there'll be gems. There'll be gems that I do spit out, and there's also a lot of funny shit and a lot of random shit. But this looks nice. This is very, very nice. Yes, very, very, very nice. Shifted structure. Yes, wait for the. All I'm gonna say, right, is when I see that engulfing, I'm just waiting to see a 4 hour impulse, and then I'm waiting to see what the potential to create that lower high, that daily wick pullback continuation push for me to enter, capitalize on the momentum, boom, burkler, take my profits. I'm done. I'm done now. Yeah. You heard me. You heard me, baby. You heard me. You already know what I want to see, bro. I want to see a little pullback, bro, and then sell down to this. I said, you're my soul. You're my wonderwall. But we are still bullish on the weekly, which means there's potential to create more weekly bullish wicks up here. So price might still pull back a little bit higher, which would be backed by this EMA pushing price up a bit more, which would then create that lower high. So overall, bro, overall, it's quite interesting. Because then we'd have a left head, right shoulder. I can't help myself, bro. Where am I looking to see this rejection from? somewhere in this vicinity, I'll mark this big ass area up, right? And then I will critique it down. Okay. To be fair, this is all just a big interesting area. Still use this from 7th again, no more than 50 pips. But I do prefer to mark this level, right? That is a splendid area. Resistance, sort of resistance, not the cleanest thing I've ever seen in my life, but everybody's fucked them onto. Resistance, nice. Potential. I like this area. I'll be real with you. Let me scroll down. See what's going on in this area. EMA at this area. This shit's so fun. Oh, slow down. I'll give you this. Bro, this is what I mean, right? Every market has potential to make money, right? Just like every single person in this world has the opportunity to make money, to make themselves into something. I used to be a skinny little cunt who used to ride scooters, starve myself all day. I used to turn up to the skate park, right? This is dedication. Quick story time. When I was younger, I used to go to Rampworks skate park in Liverpool, and I live in Wales, right? So this skate park's like 2 hours away. So every time I go to see my dad, he's 15, 20 minutes away. I'm spending every minute at that skate park from when it opens in the morning at like 8 till like 10 at night. I'm there over 12 hours riding my scooter all day, barely not even eating because I just want to ride my scooter. I want to enjoy every moment that I get to ride and practice. Sometimes I'd eat some chips and chicken nuggets, and that was it. And then a Mackey's on the way home. But I would genuinely starve myself, being like a 3,000 calorie deficit to just practice riding in scooters to get better and better until I became one of the best riders around my town. Obviously, because I've been in such an environment where my standard of riding was just adequate. You know, they're doing double backflips, I'm doing a backflip into the foam pit. That type of difference, right? But that area and environment allowed me to grow into such a better rider because I was around. Not only the facilities were better, the ramps were better to practice on, and the variety, but also the people, the encouragement from seeing other people do those tricks, from having them help you, them egg you on to fucking try it. Go on, man, go on. And it's the same with trading. You know, you put yourself in an environment to thrive, and you will thrive. Buy someone's course, enter into someone's coaching, because those things put you in the environment to thrive. Now look at me, fucking jacked and sexy as fuck, mate. You know what I'm saying? Back to the analysis. Weeklies at high, dailies creating a lower high. The 4 hours shifted bullish. We already know what we want to see. We want to see the 4 hour shift back bearish to indicate that this pullback is over. This is a beautiful swing trade opportunity. Beautiful. So where can I look for price to potentially reject from? Give me a rejection down here. Come back, retest the EMA. This is what I'm painting. This is the picture I'm painting in my head, right? Rejection from area of interest. Rejection from EMA. Push back up, close maybe a little bit above, come back below, retest, choo. My nigga. Could I see this happen this week? Very much. I very much could. You know, we've had that bearish engulfing, we've had that 1 week. We've seen that there's clearly buying pressure at the bottom down here, right? Buying pressure down there. So anyway, if we do get in, we want to get out down here. That's just an easy hey-ho one, right? There's markets like this that just look so crisp, but are going to take a few days. Yeah, it'll take a few days. So I don't even know where I want to take this trade. I want to take this trade somewhere in this region. No lower than this. I'll be real with you. Like something like this, you know. I'm just going to leave that there. It's never seen AUD card. Absolute wank. Absolute wank, mate. Consolidation. I want no part of it. If Price does that though, break retest. That's the cleanest consolidation retest I've ever seen. Could I see price continue to push up? Yeah, I could. We had a doji last week. Morningstar formation. Reposition. Oh, yeah, that's bad. It's got to adjust. Whew. Stretch the other leg now. This could be very nice because we'd be if we broke up above, we'd be breaking and retesting the daily EMA, daily area of interest, 4-hour EMA. That is absolutely splendid. So I was going to set an alert here. See, you might see my list getting massive, right? And I will just be monitoring these markets throughout the week, maneuvering to see which one's the nicest, which one plays out the best, which one gives me confluences. Because the way I've turned to my style of trading, which is I have a lot more markets, obviously more markets, more opportunities, but we still look for quality, right? The ones that make the most sense. I'm not just going to take a retest of this just because I think it's going to go up. I need actual confluences behind it. Should be CHF. I don't even know why this pair is still around. Be gone with your boy. Shifted structure bearish. Indicating the pullback is over, or the push is over. Lower high sell position. I want nothing to do with it. I need to see price do that. GDP, AUD, Doji, push up, Doji, potential pullback, waiting. What does the daily say? The daily says that it doesn't know what it wants to do yet. The daily wants to faff a little bit longer and then come down and retest this EMA. That's what it wants to do. So, for me, it's a no-go. It's a no-go. Nah, fuck that shit. I'm out. USDCHF. Fuck that shit. I want nothing to do with you, man. I want nothing to do with you. You all types of ugly. I say you all types of ugly. Yeah, you all types of ugly. So you. Some ugly motherfuckers out in this world. That was not anyone particular, but definitely some ugly motherfuckers out here. Very similar to a pair we have already. Pretty much its twin sister. We'll just call them sisters. We won't say they're twins. Because, each twin is it's unique. Right? Duplicates, but unique. Just like humans. Humans are all duplicates of each other. But each individual is unique. 2 trades this week. First hit 2.7 profit. Second hit -1. Week profit 1.7%. My guy. Yeah. You see, our team's winning. I haven't even got that notification on my phone and it's come through on my laptop. Yes, man. Yes, man. Green weeks, baby. Right, whilst that's coming in, we're still live, yeah? Yeah. Baby, don't even. The question is, what gets you more excited? The markets at a weekend? Or a blonde in blue lingerie? Oh, bro, it's a tough call. Oh, shit. This is too nice. Oh, we're letting it rip now, mate. We're letting it rip. Bro, where's your entry, nigga? Where's your entry, nigga? Where's your entry? Oh, there's your fucking entry, you cunt. I said, there's your fucking entry, you cunt. Wait. Did it break below the lows? Oh, it didn't break below the lows. That would have been a golden opportunity if it broke below these lows and then came back. But clearly it's respecting this, which is gay. Right, and we don't like gays, so personally on a personal level, we might like some people, they might turn out to be gay, but majority of gay people we stay away from, you know. I want no cunt touching my body. Oh, that is a sexy opportunity. Sexy, but we could potentially see more opportunity. Right. NZD USD. Left head, right shoulder at a weekly high after a big weekly doji. The next week to continue for the momentum to finally kick in with that weekly wick pullback to come up and retest somewhere in this area to then give me that lower high to take an entry to boom. Yes, sir. Next pair has already weekly, daily, splendid, 4-hour, horrific. I just don't like one, I don't like where the EMA is. 2, I love this. I absolutely love this EMA rejection, psychological level rejection. That's splendid weekly with pullback, but we're overall bullish on the daily. And the weekly is still yet to have a bearish candle. So you got to think, right? There's most likely, let's say, okay, price is going to push back bearish, but we still need to see a wick to the upside. And as you can see, it's like, yes, price can be pushing up, right? Could have a big doji, but then price could still push up and do something stupid like that. In between. Overall, the 4-hour is not looking. It's not looking the best, right? Area, sort of like an area of interest here, so wide that I'm not even trying to get into that. So you'd want something like this. Maybe scooched up a little bit, catch that in there. Something like this. Something like that, right? That's what you're looking at. 2-hour. Yeah, something like this, right? To take a sell position to the downside. I don't. Nah, it's just not me. Too choppy for me. Euro JPY. Have I not been over Euro JPY yet? I swear we have. Yeah, it's dead. We've definitely been over this. This is one of the first markets that we went through. So we came all the way down to AUD CAD. What the fuck that was. So we have multiple pairs. We have many pairs this week. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pairs this week, right? Oh shit, that was like last week. Fair play, man. And then this one. Come on. You baby. Right, I'm just gonna say this here one time only. To myself and all the people watching. If you have a missus, right? What is with changing your fucking profile pictures to your missus? Like, it's your profile picture. I don't get it. I mean, it's yours to do what you will, but I just find it weird, man. My mind is very different when it comes to dating. Like, very different. Like, post a picture. Like, who the fuck? Like, what's with the profile changing? You know what I mean? Is things guys do for girls, man. Oh, why is it so? Why is it still you? What about me? Fuck about you. You got your own Instagram. On your gods. Oh, she fucking. Knowledge, nigga. Right, that's pretty much it. Like, as far as the analysis goes, you know, I'll faff about with these pairs tomorrow, and but yeah, that's pretty much it. This is 52 minutes now. So in a bit, niggas. In a bit.